All right, you clicked on the video because you know what time it is. It's time for the top 5 best discoveries I made in the month of August of 2025. Today is actually the first weekend in September, so I'm gonna give you guys 5 amazing discoveries just for you. Stick around, the video's up next. Welcome back to another video. 𝗥𝗿𝗄𝗃 here. If you do love to make a great and lasting impression, you already know that smelling good is a great way to do it. If you want to get something to give you an extra edge, an accessory, like myself, I have prescription sunglasses, prescription glasses. So I want to just share with you James Ouro. I'm going to have a link below so you guys can check it out. Everything they do is extremely incredible quality, amazing craftsmanship, and it's actually 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, which means 90+% of their sunglasses, you can actually put your own prescription, which I do as well, to look good and also be able to see long distance, which I need. I'm a kind of short-sighted guy, so this is a Nighthawk, which is a really nice one from James Ouro. I'm gonna have it linked below. Check it out. Incredible sunglasses that I've been actually rocking for the last 2 years, and I finally decided to actually share them with you because I am very happy with the overall aesthetics, the craftsmanship, and of course the fact that they're 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. But more on them later. Let's talk about, of course, the top 5 best fragrance discoveries I made in the month of August. You guys know exactly what we do here every month. I share with you guys the best discoveries, not necessarily brand new releases, but stuff that I tried for the first time and really impressed me. So we're gonna kick off the list here with one from 2012, Master Perfumer 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. This is going to be Boss Bottled Sport. And this is going to be a discontinued, hard to find, hidden gem kind of a fragrance. This was actually released back in 2012. Getting harder and harder to get because it has been discontinued. It's a frosty bottle, so it's one of those sport flankers. I have the dry down here. It's actually really good, guys. It reminds me a little bit of 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, which has that tea, kind of a, green tea kind of a vibe. Really cool bottle with the red tip here in the atomizer. Great sprayers. And Boss Bottle is a collection that I do enjoy. This one is gonna have a little bit of the apple from the original, but it goes into a sport, creamy sandalwood, lavender kind of a base. It's not your ordinary sport kind of a fragrance, a little bit of a white musk here. Really intriguing. The reason why I discovered this was because, number one, I didn't have it and I wanted to blind buy it. Of course, I got it from 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, which I wanted to share with you guys today. If you're looking for hard to find discontinued fragrances, it's basically Fragrance by 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, which I've been talking to you guys about for over 8 years here on the channel. It's a partner of the channel. I love Fragrance by 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, which is now for US customers because of the whole tariff thing. You're gonna have to go through 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 because it is basically the same company, but they're based here in US by the Niagara Falls. So it's basically the same company, guys. Fragrance by 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 for Canadian customers, and of course, 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 for US-based customers. So check it out. Hidden gem, hard to find, discontinued fragrances I always found at Fragrance by 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. Now I am finding at 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. Case in point right here, guys. Check them out. This one is incredible. The time I'm shooting this video, this is still available. I don't know if it's gonna be available by the time this video goes live, but nevertheless, always check out their hard to find hidden gems, discontinued sections to find amazing hidden jewels just like this one. Now, the 4th best discovery of the month of August is going to be this one right here from the house of Wilhelm Parfumerie, which I talked to you guys about many times over the last few years. This one in particular is called Great Lord. Now, this is a part of a trifecta collection that they did. And within that collection, which I pop it on the screen here, there are 3 fragrances that are basically kind of the same note structure. One that's a little bit fruitier, one that's a little bit woodier, one that's a little bit spicier. This one here has an amplified leathery note, which I love. Really cool bottle, beautiful texture bottle, which I love. Magnetic cap, amazing sprayers, by the way. Beautiful broad mist. And the smell is really good because it's gonna remind you of 2 things. Basically, picture this. If you married Ganymede from 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 with Baccarat Rouge 540 from MFK, this would be their offspring with a spicier, green, leathery kind of a note, which is really nice. If you thought Baccarat Rouge 540 was played out and too many people copying, of course, it's going to be, kind of like a rougère, like the green, fougère undertones, but it's going to have that really nice, intriguing leathery facet that you get with Ganymede. So sweet, leathery, green, spicy, really cool stuff. Amazing for compliments. I've been rocking this a lot in the month of August for dressier occasions and situations. It's when it's going to, number one, get you a lot of attention. Number two, get you a lot of positive attention, which is going to be followed by those compliments and unsolicited compliments, that is. There's going to be elements here that you're familiar with, but I love because of 2 things. It's long lasting, it's great for compliments, and it has 2 of the great fragrances that are amazing for compliments, Ganymede and Baccarat Rouge 540. If you already have those 2 fragrances, again, it's going to be redundant, but if you don't own those fragrances, then you're a little bit skeptical, especially Baccarat Rouge 540. This one has a really nice Macaton Barois Ganymede kind of a vibe to it. I really enjoyed this one. Great Lord, amazing for compliments. To me, it leans a little bit more feminine, due to the, floral, ambery, sweet undertones. But this is really, really good. At the third spot here with the best discoveries, I'm going to talk about a brand that I've never spoke about on the channel. This is called Pigmentarium, and the fragrance is called 𝗏𝗏𝗏. And 𝗏𝗏𝗏 is a fragrance that is actually a Negroni-based scent. Negroni is, of course, a drink. There's some woody facets here, really nice sprayer. This is actually a brand from the Czech Republic, and this is going to have a very nice fougere, green, spicy, camphorous kind of undertone. And here's the thing, you know the channel when I say this is not going to be for everyone, it's not going to be for everyone. It's going to be mostly for the connoisseurs. If people appreciate powerful, woody, spicy, and boozy scents, you'll like this one. However, if you don't, stay away. This is going to be a beast, a little bit animalistic as well. I love it. It's really nice, very camphorous. Reminds me of the old discontinued Windsor from Creed, with a little bit of a royal leather, also from Creed. I think it was called royal leather. So it has a very distinct old school leathery, camphorous, powerful, 𝗏𝗏𝗏 from Chanel, if you will. So it's got a lot of this, powerful, pungent, leathery, kind of a spicy undertone, but it's very green and also boozy in the account of that beautiful Negroni note that starts here and really stays within the fragrance from beginning to end. A very nice, woody, leathery, and boozy kind of a scent. Pigmentary, brutal. Guys, this is a great one. Most likely will make my top fall or winter of 2025 because I'm really in love with this one. Again, if you're looking for something that's not more of the same, not following the same trends, this is going to be a power bomb, guys. Telling you, you heard it here first. 𝗏𝗏𝗏 from Pigmentarium. Amazing hidden gem discovery. Let's go. All right, before revealing the last two fragrances I discovered in the month of August, I want to give you guys a quick heads up for Scent Explorer 2025. 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏.com, of course, the biggest America's niche perfume movement, which is going on its 7th annual, the 7th edition of this event, with over 125 niche perfume brands from all over the world, including Pigmentarium from Czech Republic and many, many more that you're going to discover for the first time in the Rising Star Discovery Spotlight brands of the event. And of course, tons of brands we come to love over the years, 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏, so many to name. So check out scentexplorer.com, register, guarantee your spot because they're going fast, and there is a cap. Once you reach that cap, it's over. The after party, I believe it's almost at its full capacity. So if you want to be a part of the full, after party events and everything, make sure you sign up for it. There's master classes, workshops, free gifts for you. As soon as you walk to the door, you're greeted with a beautiful welcome package. So there's so many things at this event. If you haven't heard of it, you're missing out. If you love perfumery, especially in the niche, segment of perfumery, it is the best place to be, guys, especially here in this side of the globe. Unless you're going to Europe, of course, there's many different events out there, but in the Americas, it's the only niche perfume event, and it's the biggest movement. The New York Fragrance Week happening. It's a New York Fragrance Week, of course, niche perfume week, that is from December 4th through the 7th, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Register below scentexplorer.com. I can't wait to meet you in person. Tons of things happening. I hope you can make it. And of course, stay tuned. There's going to be some giveaways. I'm going to allocate a certain number of tickets that I'm going to be giving away here on the channel, especially with partnering, websites. If you're in a tri-state area, if you're already looking to come to Scent Explorer, there's going to be a lot of chances for you guys to win free tickets to Scent Explorer. So stay tuned for more coming your way. Of course, top fall designers, top fall niche, all the videos you guys come to expect here, some brand new releases coming your way. So stick around, and of course, some giveaways and free tickets to Scent Explorer 2025. Continuing the list here at the 4th spot here, best discoveries of August of 2025. A brand that I've never tried, and it's basically a kind of a cool brand, kind of like Imaginary Authors, but instead of books, they go into like this film noir kind of a situation. The film noir collection is what it's called. This one's Curatrix, the brand, and this fragrance is called Foreshadow. Really cool brand, go check them out. And this particular fragrance had me at hello because it's going to be, of course, a tobacco-based scent. Here's the bottle, really cool bottle, beautiful symmetry with the bottle, heavy metal cap. Sprayers are quite nice. It gives you a really nice broad mist. And again, this is going to be a tobacco-based scent. We got tobacco, spices, green cypress here, hinoki, just a very nice woody green, leathery and spicy tobacco. There's a little vanilla here to calm things down and give a little bit of a sweetness, but it's rather a dry sweet. It's not a very syrupy, sickly sweet kind of a scent. It's just the way I love them. It's a beautiful tobacco, green hinoki woods, and spicy type of a tobacco scent. Amazing. There's also a dark musk incensey note here that comes through, which gives this nice smokiness and earthy feel to the fragrance. It is quite nice, really incredible for the cool weather up ahead. It's going to be one of my go-tos, another one that I'm happy to discover and share with you guys from the house of Curatrix. This is going to be Foreshadow. Check this brand out, guys. I tried a few of them and a couple jumped at me, but this one so far is my favorite. Foreshadow from And last but not least, speaking of uncharted territories, untraveled waters and pathways, Here's one that I discovered last year, but really didn't get into it until about 2 months ago. This is going to be a fragrance called Lawman, another US-based brand. This is an extrait de parfum, and this is going to be from the house of 𝗔𝗿𝗄𝗃. Really cool, minimalist presentation. Of course, they're going to be, expanding and doing more things, but so far I really love their bottles. It's quite chic, wooden cap with the metal appointments. This is Lawman. It has a metallic plate. It's got a sheriff's star. Really nice sprayer, by the way. Beautiful spread here and a nice push. And it smells incredible because the perfumer of this fragrance is 𝗏𝗏, which I love. He also produced, amongst many great fougères, one that I love, which is 𝗏𝗏 Signature Homme, I think from 2015, if I'm not mistaken. I reviewed that fragrance for you guys, which I love. It's a beautiful, aromatic fougère type scent. This one here is also an aromatic fougère type scent, but it has some really intricate notes. So as the name would imply, of course, this brand is called the Gentleman's Nod, so it's going to have fragrances that are very gentlemanly-like, right? Old school fougère, chypres. It's going to pay homage to the classics, the traditional fragrances. And Lawman, it's going to have a really cool dark musk and mesquite woods in the fragrance, which gives this nice woody green and smoky kind of a facet, which I love. Followed by, of course, cypress, so it's green. You have this green and aromatic lavender note here, which I love. Again, paying homage to the great fougères of old. So definitely you have that profile here. Sandalwood, incense, patchouli, and red apple. This is a phenomenal scent, guys. In fact, it's going to be my scent of the day today. It is just that good. Powerful fragrance, guys. You don't need more than what I just sprayed here. I'm going to be bestially and nuclear today, but I love Lawman. It's one that I wore a lot for dress or occasions like this. It really, takes you to the next level. This is incredible. Price and cost proposition for the smell, the performance of the fragrance is through the roof. One of my best discoveries of the year so far. Definitely, I'm going to tell you right now, it's going to make my top discoveries of the year, period. Late in December, early January, when I do my compilation of the best discoveries of the year. And I can see this making a lot of lists for me from now until the end of the year, since I've been wearing this in the whole month of August. This is, of course, Lawman from Gentleman's Nod. Guys, 5 amazing fragrances to discover, of course. Take advantage of everything. You can always try them before you buy them, of course, at perfume.com, the partner of the channel. Enjoy my code MAX15. Everything listed below, the fragrances, the links, the codes to make your life easier. From a gentleman here that loves fragrance to you guys out there that also are fragrance lovers. If you guys don't want to miss out on this content, on things that are coming out, new releases, top videos, of course, sign up for the channel by hitting the bell, subscribe for the channel if you haven't already, of course. Hit the like button, it'll make my day. And again, thank you so much for all your support, and I will see you guys right back here with another video very soon. Take care, smell great, see you in the next one.